What's up, you guys? Matt Jablonski here with The Point of Change. Figured I'd come up here and hang out for a little while. Tried going live on YouTube on my phone a little bit ago, and it didn't go so well. It wasn't as, it's just not very creator-friendly on that one. And apparently it wasn't very viewer-friendly either, because a lot of people were having trouble accessing that live and other stuff. I'm going to see if I can find my own live on YouTube. See if I can share it over to Facebook here. Oh, I'm going to have to. All right, I'm logged in on The Point of Change. All right. See if I can find this here. Yeah, back there. There we go. Your channel. Here we are. Cool. Let me get this pulled up and try and share it out. Excuse me. Let's see. Hey, look at that. I can share it. Good. Good. That's good to see. Facebook doesn't like outside links either, so I'm sure not many people are going to see this on there. What's up, Karen? Good to see ya. But that's okay. Going through a big old kick in the nuts here from Zuckerberg. So, working through it, man. Working through it. Still on Facebook probation. So no live videos on YouTube. Sorry. Still on Facebook probation. So no live videos on Facebook. So I'm over here on YouTube for now. But I tell you what, this has kind of been, it really killed my mojo, you know. See the Point of Change community. There we go. We'll post that in there. Hey, I got 6 people here. What's up, guys? Hopefully you guys can make comments. Josh is here. Right on. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, just a lazy Saturday today, that's for sure. We had a snowstorm come through last night, so we got like 6 to 8 inches again. Yesterday we had all green grass everywhere you go, grass everywhere. Caitlin and I were at the campground blowing leaves, and now today 6 to 8 inches, just chilling at home today. Watched some documentaries on how they made Star Wars and how they did the special effects for like Star Wars, Indiana Jones, really cool movies like that. Really interesting to watch that old school stuff and how they did the miniatures and all that kind of stuff. You know, nowadays everything's computer, which looks great, but there was so much more talent and creation and actual like craftsmanship that went into special effects or practical effects back in the day, you know. So that stuff's really interesting to me. I love watching the old school movie magic shows like that. How's everybody been? How you guys doing? You guys getting through it? Doing all right out there? Not going to be live on Facebook until the middle of May. Got a 60-day, sitting on 60 days of Zuckerberg probation over here. Karen. Sunny and 70 here. Stop by. Get out. Who asked you? No, that's awesome. I'm glad you're getting good weather and enjoying it. I am ready for spring, man. I am so ready for it. And we've had dozens of them this year. It seems like every week all the snow's melting away. Spring starts to spring, and then we get snow again. And it's driving me nuts, man. I am so ready for spring to just be here and flowers to start coming up. We got our tulips planted alongside the house the end of last year. In the fall, we planted tulips out here. So they're just starting to poke through the dirt out there. I'm excited to see our flowers coming back up. We're not doing the sunflowers out front this year. It's going to be different. We, for the last 3 or 4 summers in a row, we've done sunflowers on the front porch. All along the front, we put mammoth sunflowers out there, so they grow to be like 6 to 8 feet tall. That adds a little level of privacy to sitting out on the front porch and chilling out there. But this year, we're not doing the sunflowers. Caitlin wants to do some wildflowers and some other stuff out there, so that's cool too. A good change of pace, you know, a change of scenery. Can't believe I'm not going to be able to go live until like 12 days before my wedding. Can't go live on Facebook until like May 15th. So I got to be really good, you guys. I got to be good, because if I get any more extensions on this probation, I'm not going to be able to live stream my freaking wedding on Facebook. And I really want to be able to do that, because I know I got a lot of followers that you guys have been following me for years. You've seen like all of the big moments of my life, or my recovery anyway. And I want to be able to share this one with you, you know? So those people that can't make it to the actual ceremony or whatever, you'll be able to see the ceremony live on Facebook. That'd be great. So we got to be careful. I got to be careful. I got to mind my P's and Q's. I got to follow all the community standards. Joni just got a snowstorm too, huh? Oh, man. Where the hell was I seeing some here in the States? But they got like 36 feet of snow. Where the hell was that? Lake Tahoe, something like that. Brian O'Brien, hey Maddie, I only got a few minutes before I meet with my sponsor. I'll catch the replay. Right on, brother. We're not talking about anything massive today. I'm just catching up with you guys, just letting everybody know I'm alive. I'm here, doing good. Everything's going really well. Update on the mental health. I made a post about it if you didn't see it, but we'll discuss it a little bit. I stepped away from cannabis for a minute there because I was just not feeling right, and it's been kind of tossy-turny, and I'm still kind of tossy-turny on the whole thing, but stepping away didn't go so well for me mentally, so I just came back to being green, but I lowered my dosage levels like extremely. I shouldn't say extremely, like I was like blunt blowing before or something. But I'm just doing a morning and an evening dosage, no midday as symptoms occur, none of that kind of stuff. Just a morning right when I wake up, and then before I go to sleep. And my mental health has been awesome. It really has improved quite a bit. So I think maybe I was just on that ready step to step down my dosage and was fighting it, you know? So whatever, just that's where I'm at right now. In the future, if it's still, you know, something that drives me nuts, I guess I will step away completely one day. But as of now, I'm very happy that I was able to lower my dosage, and I've been doing really well with that. And my mental health is great. I went, what was it? Like the first 4 days of no cannabis went really well, and it went like swimmingly well, and was almost like too well. No, it was just, it felt like it should, like, I don't know how to explain it. I think I was almost like, I don't know, maybe just the cannabis was in my system enough to where it was still doing great or whatever it was. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know exactly what happened there, but after day 4, things got pretty shady. And then I decided to smoke, and because I spent like a whole day on the couch, like paralyzed in depression and self-loathing and contemplating suicide, and just my mind was just going nuts. I was debating packing a bag and just running and living in the woods. Like I didn't want to talk to anybody, like went into straight isolation depression mode. And then finally that evening I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do a hit, because I got to get something done today. I have no motivation, no drive to get off this couch and do anything. Like anytime I tried to get up, I'd be like, okay, just go fold one piece of clothes. And I'd go fold that one piece of clothes, and I'm like, nah, this just ain't working. I'm just not feeling it, man. I just should just die, blah, 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 you know? And then I was like, you know what? I got to get something done today. I'm just going to take a hit, and I got to, you know, I can't stay like this. I cannot stay like this. I took that one hit, and about 15 minutes afterward, for the first 15, 20 minutes, I was kind of hazy and kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I should have done that. You know, I made it that many days. I shouldn't have done it. But like once the mind fog or whatever it is like wore off, like 15, 20 minutes later, I'm sitting there, like not sitting there anymore. I'm actually up, and I'm starting to do my chores and like get the dishes done. And I was like, man, I wish I could go live on Facebook so I could tell everybody I love them. Like I was like, okay, all right. And then I like went and did some journaling and stuff, and my journaling all went really well. And it's just been, it's been a lot better. It's been a lot better. Things are normal now. I feel like a lot better in my head. My mental health has been easily manageable. I'm back to just feeling like I was a few months ago before all this nonsense started in my head, you know? Let's see, Lori. I'm going to call you Lori this whole time, Josh. I will say, homie, it is great to see your face finally. Hey, it's great to be here, man. It really is. Some days I've been thinking about it for a few days now because this kick in the nuts from Zuckerberg, okay, over a stupid joke, over a stupid Tic Tac gun. And you're the sucker that posted that. Josh is the one who caused all this. It's all his fault. No, but that stupid Tic Tac gun post, and then I comment on it, and then so I got 30 days initially for making that comment on that post, and then a few days into my ban, somebody commented on one of my posts about it or whatever, and they were like, "What? Why are you on Facebook probation? What did you do?" And I explained it to him in a comment, but apparently my wording wasn't good enough. And I triggered the AI again, and I got another 30 days. So we were up to freaking 60 days. I think now we're down to like 50 something. But over a stupid joke and then explaining that I made a stupid joke. Now we're on 2 months of this shit. And it's been such a kick in the balls that it stole my mojo, man. Like we were building up such good traction here on not here on YouTube, but over on Facebook, we were building up some good traction, had like 100 and some reactions to everything I posted, my memes, my poems, my everything I posted seemed like it was getting 100 reactions plus right away, which it's been a while since we've had that going on at the Point of Change. So it was like, damn, we're actually making some traction, getting some new followers were coming in, like had quite a bit of cool stuff happening with as far as building goes. And then boom, stupid Tic Tac joke. And now I'm on Facebook probation. So they knock your priority down. Oh man, like the next day it was like, now my posts, I'm lucky if we get 10 reactions to the post, you know? So it's been kind of a kick in the nuts, and then not being able to go live, which is like the mainstay of my page, is me going live. You know, I don't like making pre-made videos. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at all that. And then, but I mean, I could still make reels. I can still make posts, but the reels seem to get a little bit of traction because Facebook is really pushing reels right now, which I don't really like I like making them on some levels because I like to add something good to the reel feed, because a lot of reels are just nonsense and bullshit and weird shit. And so I like adding something good. So while you're scrolling, you get some mental health tips and stuff, because reels, TikTok, YouTube shorts, all these little 30-second videos, 30-second to a minute long videos that we watch all the time are so bad for your brain. They're so terrible for your brain, man. So on a lot of levels, I have a reservations against reels. So that makes it hard to make reels already. And then you add on to that, like this kick in the nuts from Zuckerberg. And I've just been like, it stole my creative mojo, man. It's been really hard for me to even make posts. It's been really hard to do any kind of live, lives on YouTube or make reels or anything like that. I'm just trying to get back in the mood, but like, what a kick in the balls. Let's see. Well, just jumped on to say what's good, fam. Hope y'all have a kick-ass night. Much love. God bless. Right on, Michael. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here, man. Josh, Lori got my comments working on my phone, bro. Right on. Thank you, Lori. That's awesome. Joni, so good to hear, because you were so down, brother. It's great to see you smile again. Oh, for sure. For sure, man. It was, and part of it is just rough depression, I struggle with depression as it is. And then you add on this winter that we've had right here at the end of winter. All of a sudden in southern Wisconsin, we're getting all of our snow at the tail end of winter. So it's just been constantly snow, melt off, snow, melt off, snow, melt off. And I think a lot of people are just ready for that to be over, myself included. And I think that winter blues has really been just kicking my ass for quite a while now. And it's hard to, and sometimes when you got those winter blues or depression comes in, it's hard to pinpoint where it's coming from. Is this something that's actually going on in my head? Is this being caused by the seasons? Is this regular depression? Is this my medication? What is going on here? Got a lot of X factors, that play a part in that. So it's just been, yeah. On the plus side, though, I've been working out like crazy. My shirt looks great. I feel great. I look great. Look at this fit. Look at this fit. Oh, gonna be all buff for my wedding. I gotta fit. I got my suit. Ooh, I got my suit that I'm gonna get wet. That I'm gonna get wedded in. That I'm gonna get married in. Time to put it on. The last suit you'll ever wear. No, it looks good though, but the pants are a little long. And the jacket, I'm gonna go over to a tailor here in town and see if she'll maybe do a little fitting for it. Maybe take in the jacket a little bit so it's a little less marshmallowy. It's just a little marshmallowy. What size is it? A medium? No, it's small. It was the smallest one I could get. Okay, it was actually it's a little teddy bear that comes with a suit on. And I just took his suit off of him and then I put it on me. That's just how this is going to go. Oh, the shirt, not my suit, the shirt. No, my shirt is a small as well. I'm small, okay? I'm small. I always tell people and they're like, what size shirt do you wear? Like, I know you already know it's small. Like, you're just being nice and asking. but I can tell, like, when people ask me, they're like, what size shirt do you wear? I'm like, small, and they're like, oh, okay. I thought maybe you were a medium. And it's like, when you talk about Matt Jablonski, do you say, oh yeah, he's that medium sized guy? No, you say he's that small guy. That's what you say. He's that little guy over there. You can't see him from here. You got to go over there. He's too short. But yeah, suit looks great. I'm excited for it. Don't worry, Matt. Josh would need a medium too. Well, he's narrow but tall. He's at least got the height. Josh has got a little bit of height. I'm 5'4". I'm just down here like, hey, everybody. I could be a munchkin. I swear I could be a munchkin. That's the number one comment I get from people when they actually meet me in real life is, wow, I thought you're a lot smaller than I thought you were. I thought you'd be taller. Like, no, I'm sitting here right now. My feet are dangling, you guys. I jacked my chair way up in the air so I could just give me a little, okay? This is the only way I can hold any freaking, I don't know. The only way I can hold any status whatsoever is if I raise my chair way up. He's got him one too. I'm 4'11". Don't try to relate to me with your being small, ladies. All right. Tell you what, every time a small guy says, oh, I'm short, I'm 5'4", every girl is like, don't feel bad. I'm 5'3". Oh, don't worry about it. I'm 5 foot even. You're a woman. You're supposed to be short. Guys love that shit, right? Like you're supposed to be down here on my level. I relate more to the struggle of tall girls, okay? Tall girls and I definitely relate on the struggle. They're like, yeah, I get you, bro. I'm 6'2". Can't find nothing in my size. Like, like people look at me awkward. I'm like, me too. I relate to that. Lori's feet are dangling off the couch right now, bro. Good. Good. I'm glad. I have two choices when I sit on a couch. Either I can sit back so that my back's at the back and then my feet stick straight out because my knees are too short to reach the front of the couch and go down. So I can sit all the way back, but then my feet stick straight out, or I can sit way towards the front and then I can put my feet on the floor. I get two options. There is no happy medium for me. It sucks. I'm a freak of nature. So most of the time I end up on the couch with a couple pillows behind me so that I can still lean against something because my back sucks. That's probably why my back sucks, is because I'm always forced into these terrible sitting situations. Damn, bro, short people problems. Oh, dude, I want to write a book called Short People Problems, and they'll just be, every page will be a new problem that short people have. I think it would be very relatable for short people. Like the one that inspired me to get the idea, which I will probably never write the book because I'm terrible at writing, but terrible about motivating myself to write. But the first idea I had that I realized I should write a short people problems book was I was at work, and a box fell off a shelf that was, it wasn't even that high of a shelf, but it fell and it hit me in the head. Like, and like this other dude like is walking right behind me, and he's like, dude, if that would have fell when I walked past, it would have hit me in the arm. I was like, damn it. Like, that's a short people problem right there. Shit doesn't even have to be that far up on a shelf to fall and hit you in the head, man. It can be first shelf, something falls off, it's still liable to hit me in the head. Shit happens, you know? Shit happens. Shit rolls downhill, and I'm down here. Tell you what. Oh, man. I missed you guys. That's for sure. I missed just being stupid, sitting up here and doing videos. Oh, it's weird, though. I haven't been live in this long, and I have nothing to talk about. Finding myself drawing a blank on anything I could talk about. I thought about doing a topic video, but I was like, right now my live videos are so far and few between that I feel like I should use this opportunity to just hang out with you guys, because we don't get to hang out very often anymore. So just wanted to take the opportunity to come up here and hang out with you guys for a little while before I go back to my chillin' movie Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, or what movie I'm going to watch tonight. I'm going to have to discuss that with Caitlin. I kind of want to watch Return of the Jedi. I don't think she's seen that one yet. I've been slowly bringing her into the Star Wars world because she fell in love with Mandalorian. And so then I was like, all right, well, now we got to watch some of the Star Wars movies, you know, because she's never seen them all. So originally I was like, well, if you haven't seen the Star Wars movies, let's just start from episode 1 and we'll watch them through. But then I changed it up after we got about halfway through episode 1, and she was like, this is weird. And I was like, maybe we should do it in original order. You should watch 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. You can't start at 1 and watch them through. Like, it's, and you know, here's the big difference that I've noticed in the Star Wars movies from 4, 5, 6 to 1, 2, 3. When they made 4, 5, and 6, well, especially when they made episode 4, originally it was just called Star Wars. It wasn't called Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. It was just Star Wars. And when they were making it, they all thought it was going to flop. Everybody thought, nobody's going to watch this movie. It's not going to be good. It's just a B movie, whatever. Had no high expectations. So it wasn't like, so they didn't have any pressure to it, you know. They just made these movies, and then when the first one did good, then they made 2 more, and it has that quality to it of not sure this is going to work out, just, you know, just acting in a movie. Then you watch episodes 1, 2, and 3, and it's like all the actors got their heads so far up their ass because they're in a Star Wars movie. They're going to overact and like have these weird dialogue. And it's just weird. You know, it's just, I like episode 1, 2, and 3. Don't get me wrong. I was a kid when they came out and I was super pumped for them. But honestly, like, they just have this weird feel to them. Like, all the actors were so far up their own ass because like, oh, I'm in a Star Wars movie, you know. Back when it was just, oh, we don't even know if this movie's going to do good, they had a more cavalier, casual attitude about the making, you know. So we're watching 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3. We've watched 4 and 5. I think we should watch 6. But while we're on the Star Wars subject, I will say that The Mandalorian season 1 and 2, awesome. Loved season 1 and season 2 of The Mandalorian. freaking brought me right back into Star Wars vibes. I love that they use a lot of the same technologies and they use puppets and stuff like that to make it. So it's got that old school Star Wars feel. Mandalorian season 3, so far, I am so upset with it. I've been so disappointed. Every episode, I get my heart all like, ooh, it's a new episode of The Mandalorian tonight. And then I watch it and I sit there and go, what? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Every episode's got something that makes me go, this sucks. What the hell? I watched Book of Boba Fett. So I know that, because at the end of season 2, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but the end of Mandalorian season 2 came to an awesome conclusion. Like it was like the perfect closing to that story of the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Like it came to an epic conclusion. Loved it. Loved the way it concluded. And then the Disney executives got their freaking fingers in there and pretty much just decided to make a change to the story so that pretty much didn't matter. It didn't even matter the way season 2 ended. Like now season 3 starts off back. It's right out the gate. Right out the gate. It's already kind of screwed up. Shouldn't have been this way. And then like the last episode, this little boy gets picked up by a giant dragon thing and taken back to its dragon nest. And they like chase after it and follow it with their jetpacks, and they run out of gas in their jetpacks, and then a ship comes by, another person follows the dragon back to its nest, sees where it lands, and then she comes back and she's like, I found the dragon's nest, blah, 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 we can go. So then they like go there, and then they get there and they're like, we'll have to climb in the morning, it's too dark out, so we're going to camp here at the base of this freaking thing's nest, and then in the morning we'll start climbing. And they even like made it like, I'm like, dude, the dragon thing's gonna eat the kid, like you can't wait till the next morning. Why would it not have eaten this kid already? And they even made a comment before that, like one of the Mandalorian leaders was like, if we make too much noise when we approach, the dragon may kill the child. And I'm like, why wouldn't it already kill the child? You mean so this dragon is holding this kid hostage? He's like, ooh, I'm going to take it back. If you make noise, I'll kill him. Swear to God, if you make noise, I'm going to kill this kid. But I'm going to just take him back to my nest and just chill with him until you make noise. It's like, so it's holding him hostage? I don't get that. So then they wait overnight. They camp out at the base of this mountain. The next morning, they climb up to the top. And it's a giant bird's nest at the top for this dragon. I was expecting like a tunnel that went down into an underground cavern, but no, they get to the top and it's just a giant bird nest up there. And there's 3 giant baby dragon birds in there. And all of a sudden, mama comes back and then like hacks up the kid, and he's dry. He's still alive. Totally intact, totally fine, completely dry. None of it made sense. None of it made sense. Why would she have swallowed him whole, him be completely dry when she hacks him up? But she ate him yesterday. She abducted the kid yesterday. Why didn't she get back to the nest until like the next morning when you get up to the nest? That's when she finally arrives back at her nest. Like, you followed the thing to the nest. You've seen it go to its nest. So why is it just now getting back when you get to the top of the thing and now regurgitating the kid? None of it made sense. I didn't like a single bit of it. And then the next scene, then they bring the baby birds back to base with them to raise them. The baby dragons, they bring them back to raise them. When you climbed up the side of this mountain with grappling hooks and stuff, how did you lower these baby dragon things back down to take them back with you? None of it. None of it made sense. I was super upset about it. I'm out of water. Damn it. What's up, Melissa? Good to see ya. At this point, many sequels are hit and miss. So many of them are miss. So many of them. And like this whole Hollywood kick that we've been on for, well, it's been a few years now that they've been doing this, where it seems like every movie that was made in the 80s and 90s is getting a sequel or a remake with the original actors coming back to reprise their roles, like Indiana Jones, even the Star Wars, Luke Skywalker came back and Princess Leia was back and Han Solo was back. Jurassic Park recently, their newest one, had the old actors from the old Jurassic Park come back into it. And even Spider-Man had the old Spider-Man come back and play their original. Or like, I get it a little. I like the nostalgia factor of it, but other than that, the movies have not been that great. Spider-Man No Way Home was epic, but had like the worst dialogue in any Spider-Man movie I've ever seen. Like some of the scenes made absolutely no sense. Some of the stuff they said in that, I was like, is this, you're not talking like people. Like could have went a way different direction with that. I guess that's one of those movies where I had made a better movie in my head. Like when Spider-Man came out, like I made Spider-Man No Way Home in my head, and I had this amazing movie made in my head, and then I went and seen it, and I was like, it was good. It was good, but it didn't meet the standards of the movie I had already created in my head, you know? But whatever. What's up, Melissa? How you doing? How's everybody else doing? Hope you guys are having a good night. Oh, we're over half an hour already. All right, good. I'm going to get out of here. I want to go back to chilling on my couch and watching movies. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Hope you're enjoying the snow if you're getting snow, or if you're one of you buttheads who are out there enjoying your good weather. I hope you're enjoying your good weather. Get outside and enjoy it because we can't. All right, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good night. It was good hanging out with you guys for a while anyways, so I'll see you guys soon. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay clean.